Hi, today we are going to learn about .NET Development Concepts Part 2. So in this video, we are going to see what are the things we are pending in .NET Development Concepts like logging and solid principles and minimal APIs as well as resource management. So let's move into the topic. Why logging matters? Tracking application flow. We can see the execution path and user interaction with the applications. We can easily find the problems with the detailed content with the use of logging. Monitor the behavior and the usage pattern of the applications. If it is fails in some other cases, we can easily found. If it is the performance is very low, we can able to find it easily with the logging. Logging implementations. Where can you able to implement logs? Where are the place we need to implement the logs? It's a major question we have. Like while we are storing the data in the database, we will be using the logging. Monitoring tool like real-time insights. We can have a folder called logs. We can store the logs and we can store the logs in the database as well. And there is an Azure thing app inside that you can see the log details very clearly. So this is the way of implementing the log. Let's move into solid principle. What is the purpose of solid principle? Clean and maintainable and scalable code architecture. There are 5 principles of solid principle. Solids abbreviation: S for single responsibility, O for open closed, L for list code substitution, I for interface segregation, and D for dependency injection. Single responsibility principle. One reason to change. The class should be used for only one purpose. Open closed is open for extension and closed for modifications. If you need to extend your applications or any methods, it's open, but we shouldn't modify the existing changes. List code substitution derived from equal base class. It's like inheritance. Interface segregation. We shouldn't loop every logic in a single interface. We need to separate class and methods for each and every interface, so it will be easy to focus on the interfaces. Dependency inversion depends on the abstraction. There should be no implementation, only the abstraction of the class should be available in this way. So there should be a interface, and interface there should be a implementation. The implementation and the abstraction should be different. That's what solid principle means. Resource management. What is the purpose of resource management? It is used to prevent memory leaks and resource exhaustion. So, about the resource management, the IDisposable pattern we are going to discuss. Why we use IDisposable? Most of the time, everyone will be using it, but no one knows why we are using it. Free unmanaged resources. Handle files and database connections. Prevent memory leaks. These are the things we use IDisposable pattern. Minimal API resolution. Lightweight approach for the modern microservice architecture. For example, if you provide to the front end more number of APIs. For example, if you have a get API, get all API is there, get by ID, get by name, and get by time. We shouldn't provide 4 APIs. We can provide get all API. In a single API, we need to achieve these things by giving us a nullable character for the int, for ID or name or time. If you provide a nullable character, it will be useful for the front end to easily can integrate it. For example, if the user enters with a name, the API will provide with the name, sort by name. ID, it will sort by ID, filter by ID. Something like date, it will filter by date. That is the providing of minimal APIs for the evolution. Minimal API advantages. Key benefits: reduce boilerplate code, faster startup times. When you are having a less number of APIs, the startup and the program swagger will be very faster. Perfect for microservices and cloud native friendly. For microservices, each services consist of small minimal APIs. Now it will be very useful, very easy for the swagger to run faster. So these are the advantages of minimal APIs. Thank you for watching. So From next video, we can see about the Angular concept for the beginners. What are the basics we can learn from the Angular? We can reach out our page or video. Subscribe to Ajmal Tech channel. Thank you.